Morning. For anybody that's on live with me, drop a comment in the chat. Let me know where you're listening in from, so I can see if I got anybody listening. Also, let me know what the audio quality sounds like. Is everything good as far as the stream and the audio? All right, y'all. So I'm not getting any action in the comments, but we'll see what it do. Let's check out this news for the day. See if we got anything popping on the news. Like we free and clear on the USD news today. We got some Audi news in 8 hours, but that's later on during the Asian session. We had some medium impact news that just hit a couple minutes ago. So we ain't gonna stress. Check Forex Factory. Yeah, guys, so I check Forex Factory and the MyFX book economic calendar. I find that the MyFX book's economic calendar has a little bit more information sometimes than the Forex Factory, so I just check them both. But if we look at this week, yeah, we ain't got nothing popping on Monday. Monday's free and clear. But to be honest, Mondays are normally pretty light for me as far as trading. So let's go ahead and check out these charts and see what we're working with. Again, y'all drop a comment in the chat. Let me know if you're listening. So we're gonna go through our usual and check out each and every pair, man. So I trade off the 4-hour for the most part. Looking at price action on the 4-hour and then trade best off of that. So literally we just scanning through each pair and just seeing if we see our setup. If we don't, then we keep it moving and make sure my audio is good. Hopefully my audio is good. So yeah, but we don't see nothing on Audi NZD here. New week, so the yellow indicates the changeover of the week or the beginning of the week. So as you can see, took an L there that particular week, got a W that week. Didn't really get it. I don't believe I traded Audi NZD last week. But anyway, nothing right now. Like we definitely got a bullish momentum going on with this thing. Let's see, we're coming up on a level here that could be important as far as daily structure. I just want to highlight that. Oops. That way, if we do hit that level, I'm aware that it's there. I trade on the 4-hour again, so go ahead and save that. Let's go to AU. AU, we looked at last week. So, we did get a setup last week on AU, but no, it didn't quite get to our level. Yeah, I remember that's when I wasn't liking USD pairs last week, so we didn't get in on this setup right here. But the move we're looking for is exactly this. Actually, we've been looking for a move up here. but we didn't get it. But look at the price actually come out at the beginning of the week, and then we're looking to catch the ride or either catch the midweek reversal. And so like right now we have these 2 4-hour candles at the beginning of the week. I just need to get a close above or below that, so we don't have that yet. So no move on AU at the moment. Look at it on the 1-hour chart just for shits and giggles. Ooh. We're not gonna chase it. It already took off. Pretty pips. At least I'm not. 4 hours set up. So on to the next one. AJ. I set up on AJ last week, but it looks like it didn't really take off. So I'll probably end up closing wick down to our entry right here. It came out a little bit, but then it just settled out on Friday, so it didn't really get in on a move. I remember looking at this one. I don't recall if we got in this one last week or not, but this was a setup on that one. So yeah, but nothing this week yet. Again, I need to close above or below this area for me to even begin to look for a setup, and I don't have anything yet. Matter of fact, let me remove these flags. Just want to flag that one. RDNZD, unflag. AudiCAD had a good move on that one last week. So as you can see, this is my quote-unquote textbook setup. So coming out of the Sunday, aka the beginning of the week, we got price moving up. And as I was telling you earlier on Audi, needed to close above or below. Right here, above or below. Got to close above first. So then I'm waiting for that reversal to happen, because the premise of it, man, is just this, right? If you're looking at it from a higher time frame standpoint, like the weekly candle, if you understand how candles are produced, all right, you got the opening of the market. So let's say, let's do it like this. This is the beginning of the week, right? Price opens up, and maybe it consolidates for the first 8 hours, and then after that, it shoots up. Then after that, it starts to pull back. And maybe it pulls back and pushes up again, but it never breaks that high, right? And it just keeps coming down, And maybe between this time, it's doing some of this right here too, right? But eventually, the bottom of the week is made, and then towards Thursday or Friday, you get a pullback, and price maybe closes right there. So when you look at all this price moving on the lower time frames, like the 15-minute, the 1 hour, whatever, right? It looks like it's very complicated and confusing, right? Was it a bearish trend or a bullish trend, right? But on a higher time frame, like a weekly, the candle looks something like this, right? This was the opening of the candle. So we would start our candle bill right there. Price comes up, creates this top wick. Right, and then price comes back down, and it comes all the way down to this low and creates a bottom wick, and everything in between the open and the close is the body. Right, so in this example, it opened up here, closed down there, so this would be a red candle, correct, with a red wick. Right, this is what it would look like, right, on the weekly. Now, knowing that, being on the 4-hour chart, we can look at, this is the opening of the week. For the first 9-12 hours, the price pushed up, but eventually it started to turn around and drop for the overall week and created a low of the week. And then sometimes it'll pull back and settle closer to where it opened. Sometimes it will close like this, where that close price that I talked about, maybe it closed back down here for the end of Friday, right? So we still have a red candle. So understanding that, I'm just trading that on the lower time frame. So a weekly candle being traded on the 4-hour candle, right? That's all I'm looking for. I'm looking to get in at the top of this wick on the weekly chart. But on the 4-hour, it looks like a breakout or bullish trend or whatever, right? So hopefully that made sense. So let's go back to the chart. And that's what we got right here, right? So if we look at, this is the opening price. It began right here and then it ran up, creating that high of the week. Then we got this midweek reversal where price started to come back down, and eventually it bottomed out here and then it settled right there. So this candle would have been a bullish candle. So if I go to the weekly, you're gonna see what I mean. Remove all of this, go to the weekly, reset, look at last week's candle. So this right here is last week's candle. Check it out. This is last week's candle, and this is where I got in at the top of the wick. So again, using that information that I just told you about the way that candles are formed, and yep. So we got in up here on the top of this wick. Now, how do we do that? Again, let me go ahead and highlight that particular wick area. This is the top wick on the weekly candle, but we're on the 4-hour trading it, right? Because we're just looking for the move of the week. It's going to be a bullish candle, a bearish candle. So guess what? Every week, the candle's going to be one or the other. It's either going to be a bullish candle or it's going to be a bearish candle. Sometimes it's going to be this, where it's like a lot of movement to where price comes up and it comes back down, and then it pretty much closes back just above where it opened. And that's okay too, because again, it's the same premise, right? Price when it opens up is either going to run high and then come back down lower, or it's going to run lower and then go up higher. One or the other. So in this particular example, this is that top wick right here. So I go back down to the 4-hour and we look at our setup. This is that area right here, the red part. That's the top wick. So again, came out of the opening of the week, created this top wick, and so we're looking for this reversal right here. That's what we're looking to get involved in. That, right? Could we get involved down here? We could have, just based off of some of the other trading rules that I use for intraday price movement. Ultimately, this is the move I want. I want to catch that midweek reversal for a 1 to 2, 1 to 3 or a trade. Or sometime like in gold, you may catch 1 to 5, 1 to 6 because that pair is very volatile and it runs really good, right? So yeah, so let's go ahead and look at some more pairs. But hopefully that makes sense. Drop a comment in the chat, guys. Did this make sense to you? If you're listening live, or if you're listening to the replay, let me know what you think about that, right? So, but that's the move, right? But we could have caught this move here based off of, I guess I would call it a bearish engulfing violation, right? So in this 4-hour, you can see we have this particular move that happened during London, right? Because you see at the bottom of my chart, all the way down here, it shows 4 o'clock at this candle right here. That means that's the 4 a.m. Central Standard Time candle. So that's 5 a.m. New York time. So that London candle, price pushed down for London, faking folks out. And then this was the New York candle. New York candle, it came down as well, but then it reversed price and it moved it the other way, right? So once I get a candlestick that closes above this bearish engulfing, which happened over here, I'm looking to get in on a retest. Or sometimes if you want to be aggressive, you can just get in right after the close above, right? With the stop loss below this particular candle here. That was the fake out, because again, the idea is that that price level is going to be safe. So let's say you get in right here, stop loss below that fake out candle, boom, you got to move right there, almost 1 to 2 in that example. But that's what I would call an aggressive move, so I probably would just go for 1 to 1 on my risk and reward just to get in and get out. But that's just one idea. But it's strictly price action, man. As you can can see price continue to move higher and higher. It kind of stalled right here and went sideways. Then it had that fake out to the high. Then it gave us our midweek reversal. And then we look to get involved on this side of the move. So once this candle here, which is our highest point of the week, the tip of the weekly wick, then we're looking for a price to close below that, which happened here, and then we look to get in on the pullback. Because a lot of times you'll get a little bit of a pullback or some wicks up. And so this was opportunity to get in. That was even back here when it came back up to this level one more time. As you can see, that high of the week was held. Yeah, so we catching just that move there. Sometimes this move will last the whole week and continue to drop. Sometimes it'll be just a short drop and then maybe it continues back up. But we're gonna play it and see which way it's gonna go. So, but on AutoCAD, nothing yet. We do have a close below our level, which is those first two candles. No, we don't. Nope, no close below. We're still waiting. It's the bad part about Mondays with this particular setup, man. I'm looking to catch a swing for the week, or the move of the week. And so, all these Swiss, we may have a setup after this current 4-hour candle closes at noon. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that one. But here's what the setup looks like. We got a close below candle right here, that close below our opening zone. So now I'm just waiting for price to come back and close above this particular candle here. So like a bullish candle comes up and closes above this, I'll be looking to get involved in this setup. So we got alert set on that. So if we happen to get close above there, what I would want to see is I want to see the price come close above this candle, come back into that same level of that candle, and continue up. So we'll see if we get that. So right now, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight that one for this week. And if you look at it too, we can look at it as this particular level being a support that was respected. Because you see we had price bottom out here, push up a little bit, and it came back. So we'll see. But some people call it a double bottom or W. Kind of got something similar like that happening right here. Our price hit this level, hit his head, pull back, hit his head again, then drop off. So here we're expecting the price to bounce here, pull back, bounce here again, and then continue up. How far it's going to continue up, we don't know. It could continue up here, it could continue up all the way up here, but we don't know. But overall, this price is definitely looking bearish. So if I do get in for a trade here, I'll be looking to secure profit along the way, just in case price is just making a pullback here and then it continues on this bearish momentum there. So CAD Swiss. Oh, CAD Swiss we caught last week. Same ideas, right? If you look right here, these are open zones. Price closed above it here. So once that happens, looking for a reversal going the opposite way. We got price closed below our swing high candle here, which happened right over here. This pullback got us in. Stop loss is up here. Price melted away for the week. Now we got out over here foolishly right before the session changeover on Wednesday. I moved my stop loss just above this candle, which is this 4-hour candle, because if we're going in a bearish move, the tops of each one of these candles should be respected, because on the lower time frame, that's like a lower high, right? So in this example, price came from here, made this high on the lower time frame, came down here, made this low, made this high, made this low, made this high. So each one of these lower highs, or high lows, whatever you want to call them, lower highs, should be respected, right? So I'm looking at it as this should be respected, and price should continue lower, which it did. If you look at it, if I get rid of this particular markup, you can see technically price did not come up to there, but if you don't know it, during the Asian session changeover, right, from 5 p.m. New York time to like 7 p.m. New York time, during that time spreads go crazy. So like for instance, this pair right now has a 2 pip spread. If you look up here in my top left corner, but during the Asian session changeover, it could be like 20 for that spread. And so that's what happened to me right here. I had moved my stop loss just above here to lock in these profits in case price reverse during the next session. And when that spread kicked in, it hit my stop loss in profit. So, but we're not stressing about it. But again, that's the move that we're looking for. So we're gonna patiently wait for our setup. If we get our setup, we do, and we take our trade. But if we don't, we sit back, we chill, and we watch the market. So yeah, but right now don't have any action on this pair either. Nothing closed above or below. And to be honest, guys, on Mondays there's gonna be a lot of it. So Monday's really gonna be kind of just hangout sessions. But I may start trading on the 1 hour because we can trade a similar strategy on the 1 hour. So, speaking of, so just so y'all can see what I'm looking at, man. I'll be transparent, right? First 2 candles right here. Price goes above that first, which you can see here, but then we have this swing high that was created. And then we have this candlestick that closes below that or engulfs it, right? So we would be looking for a return back to that level, which is happening right now. So that setup, if we were to take it, would look something like this. And actually, price, stop loss, go up here. That's a 14 pip stop loss. In the next example, I'll probably be looking to trade it. Maybe back to this low. But again, we'll see. So yeah, it'll look something like that. I definitely will be moving my stop loss into profit after I get my risk covered. So, and right now, that's where we at. So, yeah, we'll go down to like the 5 minute and wait to see a move to where we get price give us a change of character on this lower time frame. So maybe it comes up into here, does something like this, drops, and then comes back. Then we can enter on that. Be safer, but right now, we just chilling. JPY. We got in on one last week. I remember this one. Got in, but I was a little bit too aggressive with my stop loss. And as you can see, it wicked me just out and then dropped. Boo. But it's all gravy. Hey, 1 second, y'all. Yeah, wick me out right here, but it's okay because stop loss supposed to go up here at this red level, and I was trying to be a little too aggressive, and it took me out. But it's okay because we had a good amount of W's last week, so we're not gonna stress about it. Right now, we could be getting a close above here, which means let me highlight all this so that way I can get it. So again, same premise, man. Nothing special. We look like we're about to get a close above this level. So if that happens again, we're looking to trade the weekly move based off of price action when price first opens up. So going back again to the game plan or the model, whatever you want to call it. Price opens up here. If it first goes higher, it could be creating that top wick to where price starts to break down and does this for the week. All right, and then maybe close back right there for the end of the week. Who knows? All right, but that is the formation of a bearish candle that we're looking for. So right now it's going high first from the opening of the week, which was right here. It's going high at first. So we're gonna sit back and wait. It's closing. If it's closes above, then we'll just be waiting for that move that signals to us that it's getting ready to go the opposite direction. So looking at last week, the same thing happened last week. Price opened up right here at the top of this red candle, played around, went down, went up, and then came back and closed right here for that first 4 hours. The next 4 hours it moved right here. Then as you see, it went up first, and then eventually it turned around for the week, closing down lower than it opened, creating a bearish candle. Now this candle, look at it, it looks like consolidation. It didn't really go anywhere, but when you understand the way that candles are printed, this right here, once price peaked out and made this high and didn't go any higher, and then we got to close below that candle right here. When it pulled back right here, you're looking to get in there because you understand that this is potentially the high of the week. If this is in fact going to be a bearish candle for the week, all right, so add switch, y'all. It's right there. Again, we wanted to see it come up a little higher, but yeah, add switch is looking like you might want to get ready to come on down. Let's see, that's about a 15 pip stop loss. But we traded from a lower time frame. Sorry about that, y'all. So we can give it tight as price melting now. Wait, y'all. I'm not gonna get in there. I'm gonna wait for the weekly move. It's just a little micro movement. I'm gonna wait for the weekly move. You know what? I'm gonna throw a 1/4% on it. We ain't gonna stress. This 5-minute candle closed below here. This is based off the 1 hour chart, by the way, y'all. But we're going down to the 5 minute to look for the move on the 5 minute. See how that pull back? Just dirty. So this 5 minute counter closes above that level. I'm just gonna wait. I'm not gonna get in. I'm not gonna force the issue. That thing pulled all the way back. Look at that. Alright. That 5 minute counter closed above, so we're gonna move on with our life. We're gonna watch it though. See what it do. But I wouldn't be surprised if we get a close above here on the 4 hour. But we're gonna wait. We're gonna cheat. I like the 4 hour candles just because for me, this particular level, trading 4 hour is a lot less stressful. Yeah, we can go down to the 5 minute and all that and trade that. But I'm content with just trading the weekly move and maybe getting 1 or 2 moves from a pair for the week. Because again, I understand the way the weekly candles work. Either it's gonna go bullish or it's gonna bearish. Either way it go. And I'm okay whichever way it goes. This is CAD-JPY. Last week we got a move on that one as well too. But yeah, so CAD-JPY. Right now we're just waiting for a close above here or below here. But check it another 3 hours. Swiss JPY. Nothing yet. So this was last week on Euro. This was a later in the week move. As you can see, this was on Thursday. Well, Wednesday evening going. Yeah, this is Thursday. So Thursday going into Friday. But our move was down here, right? Because again, price opened up at this price level and it went down first, so we were looking for a reversal. So actually this would have been our entry on this candle right here, because this candle was the lowest closing candle at the time, but then we had this one that closed red too. It's kind of hard to see, but that one closed red too. So when we get a close above that candle's highest point, then we would look for entry for the reversal, quote unquote, right? So once this candle here closed above that one, after this candle closes, we would wait for a pullback, and this pullback would have been our entry, and then we catch this whole move. So mark it up for y'all so y'all can see that we ain't faking. So bam, that would have been the entry right there, because this candle closed outside of our candle's high, then this pulled back, coming back within that candle's high and low. So we the enter right there. Ideally you want to get a pullback to this level, but that didn't happen this time, which is cool. But we still got in for the move for the week. And I actually take 2 positions. I'll take one at half of my risk at this level, and then if it comes back even deeper or pulls back deeper, I'll add into the position right there. So in that case, you see that would have been a nice move. Just looking at the setup and what it would have played out like. We'd have had an entry right there. Stop loss at the red level. So that would have been a 54 pip stop loss, which some people may roll their eyes at. But hey, I'm okay with it because I took it for 188 pip move. So a 1 to 3 risk reward. And that candle for the entry happened at 8 a.m. New York on Wednesday. So that means Monday, Tuesday, going into Wednesday, I'm just watching it, waiting like a patient hunter. And once it makes its move, I take my shot. Love it. But yeah, so let me get rid of that. And yeah, so this move right here, we probably shouldn't have taken it just because we already got the midweek reversal right here. Price was looking to go higher and make a bullish candle in this example, and we tried to trade this turnaround right here Thursday evening. We shouldn't have done that. Yeah, so remove all of this. So today, right now, we actually could get a move on Euro Audi. We got to close above our level here. And so if this particular up close candle that's currently being respected is broken down below over here, then we would look to take a short opportunity. But right now we just waiting. So I'm gonna add this one to the watch list. I'm gonna put an alert on here. Once per bar close, crossing down. And I'm sending all these out, updates on these in my Discord chat. So if you're not in the Discord chat, you're missing out on some free trade ideas. All right, so we got that one set. Oh, it's already marked. Cool. So we'll see how that work out. Look at it on the daily level just to see. Yeah, see, so right now on the daily level, we have been going bullish, making higher highs and higher lows here. But as we know, overall, we could be looking at just a deep pullback or continuation lower overall. But we're not really trading that. We just trading the week to week candle. Again, looking. When it pulls back for this bottom wick, we're looking to get in. I'm sorry, in this case, when it pulls up for the top wick, we're looking to get in for the short. And then on the bullish weeks, we look for price to break out low first and then go higher. So we just gonna wait and see. We don't know what this candle gonna be. It could end up like this for the week. It could literally consolidate all week and end up like this. But we don't know. We just wait for it to make its move and then we react. Same thing with Euro CAD. That is scary. They look really similar, right? But same thing. I'm not gonna put a alert on that one, but definitely going to watch it. Euro Swiss. Got a trade on that one last week. Same process, y'all. Price opened up at this level right here. Made this bullish for our candle. Went high first, so that's the top wick on the weekly candle. Then we took the drop down. Okay, Swiss. I can't see it. I hope this audio is working, man. Hope I ain't just up here talking to myself. I ain't getting no action in the chat. So cash Swiss we looking at it early on the 5 minute. It's coming back down. So get it closed below. Yeah, this would have been an entry, basically. based off of our 1 hour setup. Price came down, broke below here. We've been going bearish for a while too. Look at that. Ooh. Trying to see where this 5-minute candle closes, y'all. It's looking like it's gonna close below our level there, which is this wick right here. It's kind of struggling right now. 12 pip. You're not gonna take that. You playing around. So now we got a 5-minute candle close, but as you can see, it didn't break that level yet. That's why I like trading a higher time frame. You gotta worry about all those micro movements. So yeah, back to Euro Swiss from last week. Nice setup. Nice setup. I believe I got taken out somewhere up in here for the stop profit, but still profit. This was Euro GBP last week. Gave some good setups. Again, same idea, man. Sound like a broken record. Actually, we got a double fake out here, man, because it went higher, lower, then it took off the other way. Yeah, so we got involved up in here. And then also we got another opportunity to get involved right here on this pullback here, based off of this candle right here, creating this particular swing low. If you guys don't know what a swing low is, man, swing low is just this. You got a low wick, and to the left and to the right of it is higher, right? So that's a swing low. So like, for example, right here, this wouldn't be considered a swing low because guess what? This is lower, but this is higher, right? So this is not a swing low. This is though, because this is the lowest point of this wick. To the left of it has a higher wick or body. To the right of it has a higher wick or body. So that's a swing low. Right here, this is very close. It's hard to see, but this is barely above that one. So that's a swing low because to the left is higher and to the right is higher. The wick or the body. If that was just a all body, it's still higher. Not by much, but that's a swing low. All right, this right here is not a swing low because look. Let me zoom in. This low to the left of it and right to the right of it, it wasn't a lower, so it's not a swing low. But this becomes a swing low because of that. It's higher and that's higher to the left and right of it. And so right now in this particular pair, Euro GBP, same story. First we got to close above our opening level here of the week, which is happening right here on this candle. So if I get a close below that particular candle, I'll be looking to get involved for a short. So let me go ahead and put in a alert. And let me mark that one as one to watch. So Euro JPY is one we was looking at last week. once price came back into here, we were looking to get involved, but it closed above our level, so we didn't on that 4-hour candle. So we didn't get in. And as you can see, price reversed. But what's great about this particular setup is that if price closes above our entry level, goes higher, a lot of times it pulls back to that same entry level on the other side, and we can look to take it on the other side. But again, that wasn't not the setup that we would have wanted. That was more of an aggressive move, because over here, when price opened up for the week, it went higher, so we'd have been looking for a reversal. As you can see right here, price closed below that level. We'd have been looking to get in for a short right here, but it went higher, so that lets me know that the price more than likely wants to go higher for the week. So trying to short here on Thursday evening, going into Friday, not a good idea, because the week is almost over. Price is pretty much done what it's going to do for the week, more than likely. Going into Thursday, Friday morning, well, Thursday evening, Friday morning, that was a bad idea to try to short it on Friday. So you live and you learn. But this week on Euro JPY, same thing. We're looking for in this case, it's showing that we could be creating a top wick for the weekly candle, right? Because price opened up here, dropped, and then came higher. So in this example, maybe we get a close below this particular level, and then we get a short opportunity. So I'm not gonna throw an alert on here, but I'm definitely gonna mark it and make that one of my highlighted pairs to watch. But we got a lot of look at this. This is on the day chart, coming up on a level we may want to pay attention to. So we'll see. Euro NZD 4-hour. Same process, y'all. Yep. A lot of the euro pairs looking like we could be getting a possible bearish move this week. We'll see. And check that out, y'all. Ooh, that was beautiful. Talking about wick entry. We caught this one last week, Euro NZD. Well, 3 risk reward win there. Same premise. So right here we have a engulfing violation. If you guys don't know what that means, it just means that we had a lot of bearish momentum show in here that engulfed the prior candle, which is generally a signal of momentum moving into the market. But as you can see, when that candle closed, nothing went lower. It just got higher and higher. Eventually it closed above that. So once that happened, we looked to get involved on the other side, which we did here. 50 pip stop loss for 150 pip take profit. And actually it went higher, but we got out because we was up 3 times RR with other trades that already hit, and then this candle right here started to go bearish, and so we went ahead and got out. But you could have held it, as you can see, but woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? So for this week, same thing as the last 2 or 3 euro pairs I looked at. Price opened up, went higher first, and so now we're looking for it to close below that candle, the highest closing point candle. So it's almost like we're looking at it as the tip of a spear, right? So this is the highest point. Now if we get a candle, let's say the next candle here on this particular, or any one of them as example, let's say we get another candle that closed bullish right here. Well, now that will become the candle that I'm looking for price to come back and close below and pull back to give us a continuation move down. So we just wait now. So these next 2 or 3 4-hour candles could literally be in that same area, not going higher or going lower. We don't know. We're just gonna sit back on our hands and wait for that weekly move to happen, so that way we can catch the weekly move and swing trade it, get in and hold it. How long we been live, y'all? 55 minutes. So yeah, we almost through. I'm gonna start speeding through these though, right? Same thing, close above, looking for a close below this candle. So Euro USD is not ready yet either. Let me get rid of all these drawings. That was from last week. GA. Got to close above. Waiting on the close below. Nothing on GCAD at the moment. We're just waiting. Nothing yet. Possibly looking for a bearish move though for the week on GJ. I like that one. So we'll see what that one does. So right now, this one looking like a bullish candle, but it could literally flip and sell off for the rest of this candle. But we'll wait and see. GN, same thing. Hello. Yep. GU had a good move last week on GU. Woo! Look at that. That bullish candle right there. Nobody in their right mind would be thinking, let me sell into that large engulfing bullish candle. Nobody in their right mind. But I'm not in my right mind. Because I understand that well, the idea is that that particular candle had already created this swing high, aka the top of the wick for that particular week. If you look at last week, it was bearish for the week. So this is just a pullback, continuation sell off for that next weekly candle. So if I go to that weekly candle again, you can see that this was that pullback right there, where price made that top wick. So we got involved up here somewhere, and then price pulled back and went lower, but then it came back and closed above where it opened. So that's why this is a bullish candle for that week, but it still had that long top wick that we got involved in, right? So here we go, right? Top wick, pull back, came in, got us in for the short, came lower, tapped out at the bottom, and then pulled back, ideally eventually closing just above where it opened for the week. That's why that candle was bullish. But let me highlight all this. That is the past. And what happened there? There we go. So right now we're just waiting for GU, man. We ain't gonna stress. GU. NCD CAD. I got to close now, so now we need to get a close above that. Now you don't have to look through every single pair, y'all. You could pick 4 or 5 pairs and just keep your eyes on those and try to mix them up. As you can see, all the Euro pairs pretty much almost look the same. Try to mix it up. But I'm just going through and looking through every single one of them. Get rid of this. So yeah, ideally, I want to see this come higher, come back, continue up. That's what we want to see on that one. Again, I'll be dropping these inside my Discord chat. NZD Swiss, same thing as NZD CAD. Alright, I want to see price close above this red down close candle. I want to see price close above it, come back, and continue. Y'all starting to see a theme, right? All the Euro pairs look similar as far as the move for the week, and the NZD pairs look similar, right? You're starting to see that. So right now we don't have anything on either one of these. This one kind of closed below. If you look at it, it was really close. this is the low of our opening range, and if you look right there, price closed below that first, and now it could be coming back higher. But again, same story as the other NZD pairs. I'm looking for price to do this for overall, right? So this is what it's done so far for the week. I'm looking for it to come and close above this candle, and then come back into that candle to give us an entry for a long. Our stop loss would go somewhere below this low, because if that's in fact the low of the week or the lowest point of the week for that weekly candle, then we're looking to take it for a long. Now if we do that, if it breaks above here, comes shorter, and we look to go long right here, and then price closes below that, then we'll just wait for it to come back on the other side and give us a short opportunity, because clearly this was a fake out to go lower. That happens, but we're not gonna stress about it. That's why we use risk management. We're just gonna see our setup. We're gonna take it and keep it moving. So NCD USD, very similar. Not gonna mark that one up. USD CAD, nothing yet. We just got a bunch of wicks. Man, that's some frustrating price movement right there, man. Why are you trading that? Goodness. But yeah, so nothing on USD CAD, USD Swiss. Nothing yet. Price is still setting up. It hadn't broken out of the range. Still relaxing, so we're gonna just wait. Let's go back to CAD Swiss just to look at that one and see what it's doing. And right now, it's still playing around. Oh, look at that. Remember, I was telling you we wanted to close below this wick. Never close below that wick. This wick right here. And now it's pulling back again. So, good thing I didn't get into that. We'd be in some trouble. Which is not bad. Because when you take the trade, you're throwing your risk based off of what you are willing to lose on that trade if it doesn't go your favor, and you take the results, good or bad. So we're looking at it on a 1 hour chart, and this was the setup. So we wanted price to come into this level and give us an entry. So had we got in right there when we were looking at it, we would be up right now. But again, we were looking for a smaller time frame confirmation off of the 5-minute chart. I've been waiting for it to break down on the 5-minute chart before we enter, because we would have a 12 pip stop loss. I believe it was. No, it was it? Yeah, 12 pip stop loss. And this one would have been like a 15. So, but so goes trading. Ideally, I would rather see it come up to this level, which is what it may do first and then fall off from this setup. So it could come up to this level, hit this level, and then drop off. But that's the thing with the market, man. We don't know what it's gonna do. I'm not a market wizard. I don't trade what I feel. I trade what I see. And what I see right now on the 4 hour, which is the time frame that I generally trade, price has been bearish for a long time. A long time. Right. Long time. And this could be a continuation for further shorts, or this could be price saying I'm tired, dropping, and now I'm ready to go longer. And the move that we're looking at right now on this 4 hour chart, this particular down close candle could have been a fake out. And so if this 4 hour candle closed above that, I would be more confident in getting in for a long. Right? That's how I'm looking at it from a long term standpoint, which is what I trade. So I'm not even gonna entertain this little time frame setup. We're gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna leave that, and I'm just gonna wait for my move. All right, my move is a close outside of this level right here. So if I get a close below this box, then I'm looking for a setup. Till that happens, I'm sitting on my hands. I'm waiting. I'm letting the sheep get slaughtered. And I'm waiting for a move like this. Right here. Same thing as last week. See? Open 2 candles, little consolidation. That happened right here. Open 2 candles, little consolidation. Eventually, finally made his move, pulled back, got me in, and we took the ride down. So if that's gonna happen this week, cool, because you can see it's similar, right? We had some movement like this at the closing of Friday before this week's opening. Same thing last week. So I'm just gonna wait. Not gonna jump the gun. We're gonna just chill. So let's go back to that 4-hour candle. We'll get rid of that line because we're not gonna deal with that. Delete all this so that way we have a clean chart. Yeah, so we're not gonna do that, y'all. So cool beans, man. That's the analysis for the week, y'all. If you made it to the end of the video, do me a favor, drop a comment for me. The comment is gonna be Tony. Right? So if I hear Tony in the chat, I know that you made it to the end of the video and you appreciated this information that I'm giving you guys, man. But if you take this information I'm giving you, man, hey, you can have a great week of trade, man. All you gotta do is be patient. You may not get a move until Tuesday or maybe even Wednesday, but eventually you catch a move like this. And you know, you got a 9 to 5, you're trading off the 4-hour chart. So guess what? You don't have to look at the chart every 4 hours or so, right? Because it's gonna take 2 or 3 4-hour candles before price gets into an area where you could possibly get into entry, or you see a setup to even set up for to take an entry, right? So this is a great strategy for those who are busy and or they just don't like being on the charts, man. You know, if you like being on the charts 24/7 and watching every tick move, then you know, do your thing, right? Or if you know trade a particular session and that's what you like, cool beans too. This is a setup or moves that people who are busy can take advantage of, right? Because again, getting in here at midnight on Monday and riding this the whole week. Now I got kicked out right there because I was too aggressive with my stop loss as far as trailing it. Lesson learned that week, but this could have been overall. Let me get rid of this dang on magnet. That whole week, at the peak of it, it went 1 to 7.5 for the risk to reward. So that means that if you risk 0.5%, you risk 1%, you made 7, right? Risk 0.5%, you made about 3.5, give or take, right? But this is where price closed at about 6R, give or take. That's a good week. Now, is every week going to be like that? No. But if you're patient, diligent, and you're consistent with your process, that this will be the case more times than not, right? Because candles, as far as the setup that we're talking about, are going to go either bullish or bearish. The weeks where it doesn't go anywhere or it kind of chops around in the middle for the whole week, those are weeks that you're going to get frustrated, right? Or you're going to get in and maybe take a L. But when you get weeks like this where it's running, then you're going to be okay because you're going to catch those runs, and that'll make up for those couple of weeks where it is frustrating and consolidated or whatever, right? And slanging you around. So thank you guys. I'm getting ready to get out of here in a little bit, man. So y'all be safe for the week. See y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll probably hop on a little bit later. I got some plans in the morning, so we may hop on around 9:30ish. But I'll send out the post or whatever saying what time it's gonna be on the community tab on YouTube. So I'll hang in there. Peace.